You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Black and White Sports fans, as promised on my first video today about Nick Saban. As you guys know, Nick Saban came out and accused Deion Sanders of Jackson State and Jimbo Fisher at Texas A&M of actually paying players to actually come to their schools. Now, that is a violation of the rules. NIL deals are not supposed to be a part of the recruiting process. However, that did not stop Nick Saban from making those comments. And now, guys, Nick Saban has come out and he has now apologized. You can see here on TMZ Sports, Nick Saban apologizes for NIL comments after Jimbo explosion. And folks, we're going to play that Jimbo Fisher clip here because he just annihilated Nick Saban. But it says here, Saban is issuing an apology following Fisher's meltdown, saying he shouldn't have singled anybody out while expressing his frustration with the current NIL landscape. Quote, "I wasn't saying anyone did anything illegal," Saban said on SXM College Radio on Thursday afternoon. "That was something that was assumed. That wasn't what I meant or what I said." Now, guys, I played the clip of what he said. He pretty much came out and said that Deion Sanders and Jackson State paid Travis Hunter Jr. to come there. He said that. It was crystal clear as day. And also he accused Texas A&M of doing the same thing. However, guys, Jimbo Fisher and Deion Sanders, they're not taking Nick Saban's phone calls. He's been trying to call them, and they have refused to pick up the phone to listen to what Nick Saban has to say. Now, Jimbo Fisher exploded on Nick Saban, and he said that their relationship is now over. Let's play this clip here. And this is actually earlier from the apology, before the apology. So here we go.
I'd like to respond to some comments made last night in Alabama.
Yes, I would. First of all, I'll say it's a shame that we have to do this. It's really despicable. It's despicable that somebody can say things about somebody and an organization. More importantly, 17-year-old kids. You're taking shots at 17-year-old kids and their families. That they broke state laws. That they're all money. We bought every player on this group. We never bought anybody. No rules were broken. Nothing was done wrong. It was all in the way we do things, the ethics in which we do things. And these families, it's despicable that a reputable head coach could come out and say this when he doesn't get his way or things don't go his way. The narcissist in him doesn't allow those things to happen, and it's ridiculous. But when he's not on top, and the parity in college football he's been talking about, go talk to coaches who coach for him. You'll find out all the parity. Go dig into wherever he's been. You can find out anything. And it's a shame that you got to sit here and defend 17-year-old kids and families and Texas A&M because we do things right. We're always going to do things right. But we're always going to be here. We're doing a heck of a job. These coaches have done a great job. Our players have done a great job. The whole organization of recruiting people. It's despicable that we got to sit here at this level of ball and say these things to defend the people of this organization, the kids, 17-year-old kids, and their families. It's amazing. Some people think they're God. Go dig into how God did his deal. You may find out about a guy that a lot of things you don't want to know. We built him up to be the czar of football. Go dig into his past or anybody that's ever coached with him. You can find out anything you want to find out, what he does and how he does it. And it's despicable. It really is.
Have you had any contact with Nick since?
No. Oh, he's called.
You just didn't take the call?
Not going to. We're done.
And
he shows you who he is.
And then I just wanted to.
He's the greatest ever, huh?
And then I just wanted
when
to.
You got all the advantages, it's easy.
Wow, he says their relationship is done. He has nothing else to say to Nick Saban. Now, Deion Sanders, this is on Pro Football Talk. Nick Saban wasn't talking to Jimbo Fisher and me. Saban was talking to his boosters because to Deion Sanders, Nick Saban is pretty much jealous because his boosters aren't spending the money to go and get players. Now, this is something right here. And also Deion Sanders, by the way, he is not taking the phone calls of Nick Saban. But in response to what Nick Saban said, Deion said this, quote, "Hell, read about it in the paper. I mean, Jackson State paid a guy $1 million last year that was a really good Division I player to come to the school. It was in the paper, and they bragged about it. Nobody did anything about it. I mean, these guys in Miami that are going to play basketball there for $400,000, it's in the newspaper. The guy tells you how he's doing it." And it goes on here. And Deion says, quote, "Coach Saban wasn't talking to me. Coach Saban wasn't talking to Jimbo Fisher. He was talking to his boosters. He was talking to his alumni. He was talking to his givers. He was trying to get money. That was what he was doing. He was just using us to get where he was trying to get to." And by the way, guys, Nick Saban, he's not going to get any response from Deion Sanders. But Deion wants to talk to him, but he doesn't want to talk to him over the phone. So Deion Sanders said that he won't be taking Saban's calls. He said, quote, "We need to talk publicly, not privately. What you said was public. That doesn't require a conversation. Let's talk publicly and let everybody hear the conversation. You can't do that publicly and call privately. No. I still love him. I admire him. I respect him. He's the magna cum laude of college football. And that's what it's going to be because he's earned that. But he took a left when he should have took a right. Stay right. I'm sure he'll get back on course. I ain't tripping." So there you have it, guys. Deion Sanders and Jimbo Fisher have said their piece about Nick Saban. Now, it's kind of funny about Nick Saban. You notice that he didn't backtrack and say that Jimbo Fisher and Deion Sanders weren't playing players. He stayed straight to the point. He just said that he shouldn't have just came out and named people publicly like that. But he did it. But that's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, it seems like it's over between Jimbo Fisher and Nick Saban. Of course, they play in the same conference, so they're going to be meeting later on this year. That's going to be an interesting matchup now since there's a bunch of beef with them. Jackson State, I don't think they're actually playing Texas A&M or Alabama. Also considering they actually play in the FCS and not the FBS. Anyway, guys, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to Black and White Sports, and we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.